What up, what up, what up?
What up?
This is Jason.
It's E.
It's the OVZ podcast. Don't mind us if we're chewing right now. There's some food around here. I walked in and E had like a bar set up. What went on here last night? I see Snoop on here and everything.
Yeah, we got Snoop. 19 Crimes, Cali Red. So shout out to Snoop. You don't owe us anything because we're not big enough yet, but later when we...
You told me his face moves on the wine bottle.
Yeah, so there's an app you download, and then when you put the phone camera up to the bottle, his face moves. And then it tells you like a crime that happened that they didn't solve in California.
Now, I would think if you're anywhere
by... It tells the true story of... What does that say? Rule breakers who beat the odds, overcame adversity, and went on to become folk heroes in their society. Their spirit lives on today. So yeah, it's...
I would think
cool.
I would think Snoop's face moves even anywhere you're by him because of all the weed around him. So I'm thinking your eyes get all screwed up. So I don't think that's anything new around it. I was thinking to myself,
the smoke rises.
Anytime you go by Snoop, I'm sure there's an aroma around him that your eyes get a little chingy-eyed. And
yeah. You get a little hallucinogenic when you're around Snoop.
So
start seeing shit.
What's with all the food on here and the liquor?
Well, happy birthday to Cindy, my love. So it was Cindy's birthday
Happy
yesterday.
birthday, Cindy.
She turned 99 years old.
Wow,
and
you're a good guy.
We had a get together. It was COVID friendly. I mean, not friendly to COVID.
Yeah, it's not COVID friendly. That's a weird saying, right? COVID friendly. We got to change it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody says, make sure it's COVID friendly.
Yeah, bring COVID over and we'll hug COVID. No.
COVID friendly. COVID's not invited. This party's non-COVID.
No COVID allowed. So we had a tent outside in the driveway. We had chairs, lawn chairs and stuff set up. And then we had a table with all of Snoop's liquor and all this liquor. We got some Appleton, Signature, State. And those were gifts that people brought over. Some Captain 100 Proof.
I must have missed my invite in the mail.
Well, Cindy invited all of her girlfriends is what happened.
And once again, I must have missed
You're part of it. Yeah.
There was girlfriends here.
It was only girlfriends and girlfriends who had husbands or boyfriends.
Oh, okay, yeah,
that came.
I just figured.
So it was only a couple guys. It was me, my homeboy Patrick, who's Sabrina's boyfriend, who they're married. They're not boyfriend. That's her husband. Wow, I forgot his name. You've
been on that Snoop wine a little bit too long.
Yeah, I've been on it too much.
Well, how many people were here last night? You said 15.
It was about 15. The rest was just her dance people, dance moms, their kids.
Oh, okay.
Her best friends, homegirls.
So,
and a couple guys.
How does a COVID not friendly party go?
A COVID not friendly? That means we would be inside with.
No, this is not friendly. So we're going to change the name because it's not COVID friendly. We can't do COVID friendly. That's crazy.
So we had the chairs socially distanced. People had on masks when they weren't eating or drinking. Shout out to Sabrina because she made these charcuterie boxes. So she made a box. Here, I'm going to show you. You guys can't see it. I'm going to show him so you can hear the reaction. So she made these boxes.
Oh, wow.
With cheese and ham.
Oh, it's
and
like
all kinds of strawberries.
This looks good. This looks good. People, you're missing out on this.
Grapes and
it's
all kinds of good stuff. And all kinds of good stuff. So she made about 15 of those. So that was part of the friendly because you had your own box. You didn't have to reach it to other, and share with other people.
I mean, there's a way you can do it. You probably throw the food at them with the glove on.
Yeah, you could do it like those Japanese hibachi places where they throw the shrimp.
You could have done it.
We missed out on our opportunity to do that. And we had everybody had their individual boxes, their individual bags of chips. Like that's what you see there.
Yeah, there's a lot of food here. We
individual bags of chips for dip. And, of course, everybody had their own drinks.
So, anybody bring gifts?
Mm-hmm.
Any gifts we can talk about?
This one.
Oh, what do we got here?
That's a bottle of rosé in a gift basket.
Oh, okay. All right, that's going to be opened up. So Cindy better not get mad.
No, yeah, she'll be mad. It's a bottle of rosé. I'm not sure what somebody else brought her. Oh, this thing here.
Literally.
There's a bag full of Golden Girls wine glasses. Look, I'm going in her gift bag and I didn't even see it.
Hand sanitizer.
No, that's not part of it. Another bottle of liquor.
So
these pop up. So she got these pop ups of Golden Girls.
I'm guessing Cindy likes Golden Girls.
She loves Golden Girls, so they brought her. Look, this is Rose.
Oh wow!
She's got Blanche. So I'm assuming there's all of them in there of Golden Girl pops.
So did everybody follow party etiquette?
Yes, everybody. When they weren't drinking or eating, they had masks on.
Well, a couple of drinks in, that starts getting a little bit friendly.
No.
So you were
Everyone
security?
did a good job.
You were security too?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? Did you have somebody had it off? Did you shoot them with a taser or something?
Mm-mm.
If their mask was
I shot
down?
them with a real gun.
With a real gun?
Yeah.
Okay, we could have done a taser.
Yeah. No,
maybe a water gun.
There's no in between.
Okay, so no water gun. Just
real gun.
Did you have a countdown in your head where you had to hit them?
Yeah. Right in the mask. No.
No, it was
Guys,
a certain...
I didn't shoot anybody.
Okay. Was it a certain amount of seconds before you had to, put hands on them? If they didn't have it on, and they kept their mask down for, 15 seconds, it's you have to yell at them, yo, put your mask back on.
Yeah.
So you did that?
No.
This would have been better.
Because everyone was good. Everyone had their mask on.
No, all right.
They didn't
it's
disrespect the code.
You always have that one person, right, that doesn't put the mask on right.
It was probably me because I was always drinking out of my drink. So my mask
it's your
was hanging
home.
from
It's
the
your
side.
home. You can keep it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you a pass. It's I go get a haircut, and you have this one barber that doesn't know how to wear the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So he's showing the nose, right? The nose is showing. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this guy, man. This is the guy. This is the guy that needs to have the mask. Can't bear to put it up to his face.
Mm-hmm.
Can't cover his nose. Nope. Got to show the nose because, it doesn't go up the nose.
Right.
COVID.
Yeah.
Because it tells you it doesn't go up the nose.
Yeah, they can breathe
they know.
better without that.
I don't see what the difference is or whatever, but yeah.
You might as well take it off.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to, exactly. You're just going to give it to everybody anyway at this point.
Yeah, you're just breathing through your nose. That's all you're doing.
Exactly. Just hold your breath. Hold your breath. So, yeah, we got a lot of liquor here, a lot of little chips and stuff. So, yeah, we're...
Cupcakes.
Candy. So, yeah, man. So party was a success overall, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So
it was fun. We had some good music. Things happen where people knocked over drinks.
Oh, that has to be a party.
That's how you know it's a party.
If you don't knock over drinks, it ain't a
A
party.
few drinks have to fall.
What is the annoyance level for you? When you used to go out, say you went to clubs and stuff, you were really hammered, really drunk. How much alcohol did you think you wasted by knocking over drinks? Or money, right? Because I remember alcohol would spill out.
I don't really know. I never.
So
really
you weren't
got
that guy that
hammered.
knocked over drinks?
Mm-mm.
See,
I was never that hammered because I'm too big.
you have to drink enough, right?
So I don't want to be. I was mindful that I was so big that if I got that drunk, I would be either knocking stuff over or people would have to carry me out.
No.
And that's not fair.
That's
people.
not fair. Your ass would be staying.
I'm too big for people to have to try to get me to cooperate.
I was the guy when I got really drunk. Yeah, the drinks would, you're your hands moving and you would just spill half of the cup out. You don't even realize. You hit somebody in front of you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that annoying person when I was younger.
No, man, that would happen just because of my size. So I was always mindful of, knocking stuff over. It was probably going to happen anyway, sober.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's club etiquette, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't spill stuff on people.
Mm-hmm.
I never paid attention to that.
I've only stepped on a couple shoes.
Oh, no, that's hard. When you're in like a cramped spot, right? And the club is, first of all, if you really think about it, clubs are really dirty, man.
Mm-hmm.
Think about people crammed into the spot, sweating like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like an environment for everything good in there, right?
And spits flying around. Now that I think about it, like with the droplets.
I'm surprised we haven't had COVID earlier in our life.
Right. I'm like, what have we been doing our whole life? We're just sharing droplets. They're flying around, and we're all smiling.
Now the question is, would you go back to a club?
Yes.
Me too.
I would go back to
I mean, I'm not a club going like I used to be when I was younger. Every once in a while, but I would still go back to a club.
Mm-hmm. But I like Wynwood clubs because they're like
outdoors. Yeah. And that's okay.
Right
segue. We'll be out there.
Yep.
I believe it's going to be towards the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you the absolute date.
When did we say we were doing that?
The end of March.
Okay, not April?
No,
End of March.
End of March.
Okay. End of March, guys.
Well,
you get to plan with us on the Over Easy Podcast Network.
Yeah. We're going to work these out with you guys on our podcast.
Mm-hmm. End of March.
Yeah, I just told them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like...
That gives us enough time to do shirts.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of lacking on that end.
Yeah. Well, it only takes 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And so, if you procrastinate up to the last second, then...
You get it done.
Yeah.
You get it done.
Yeah.
So... Sorry, people. We are eating right now.
Yeah, when we do podcasts, we may have certain podcasts where we eat and talk.
Yeah.
That way you can watch us eat, because I know that's a thing that the internet loves to do.
What are those things that they make noise now for people? What is
ASMRs.
I listen to that.
I have no idea what that means. Audio sensory.
I want to say mechanism.
Yeah, I was almost there. I got half of it.
I want to say I don't know if that's true either.
Audio sensory microphone remote control.
You see a lot of people make money off of that.
Yeah. People are interested in
should we try that?
High definition sound.
Yeah, we should try that. We should get a mic, a good one, and go ahead and do that.
And put it in like candy and stuff.
That you or me.
Like put it in candy, like open up candy. I don't know. But people just want that. That's you.
Oh, sorry, people. My phone went off. But yeah. So I find those very... very strange people fascinations about certain things. But you hear them and they go like...
Right. Yeah, they want to hear every high def. They want their crunch to be in 4K.
4K crunch.
Yeah. High definition crunch. High definition sound.
It is kind of weird, right?
It is definitely weird. I don't like that.
People are making money, though.
Yeah. And we do what makes money. No, that's not true.
No, we're not.
Because we're not making
We're not making any money for this podcast. But
yeah. But who cares, right? Because we're going to get 1 billion subscribers and give away the biggest gift known to man.
Yes, and let me tell you something. You did it.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't have anybody in here last night.
No, because then they wouldn't have been able to. They probably would have been pinned against the wall.
And you didn't want them to show them that. Like, you can pretty much only say, since you had the podcast, since we started the podcast, nobody's allowed in here. Not because of COVID, but because of
the giveaway.
The giveaway.
Yeah. And it's interesting because the government hasn't knocked on my door yet and said anything about...
You think that's an infringement? I was watching Independence Day the other day. Area 51. We don't have aliens over here or anything. I can't tell you if it's a trip to Mars because we haven't figured that one out yet. It's taking on a life of its own. It doesn't breathe, though.
Right.
At least we don't think so. It thinks.
Yeah.
Okay. Now got me thinking what it might be.
It has a mind of its own.
Okay. Well, getting back, totally off subject, I want to ask the audience, because we're developing a relationship with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yes. Those are our friends. Those are friends of the podcast.
Yes. So, but we want to ask the audience, have you guys have any interactions? We'd like to hear from you. Maybe you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
You guys know somebody who knows Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Yeah, I mean, we're friends. Mm-hmm. You know, we just maybe get a little bit of closer friends.
We're friends. We just haven't been in contact in a long time. Could you just tell them to give us a call?
Yeah. Well, we want to speak to the people who spoke, who was around. Maybe they didn't have to be next to them.
Yeah, those people just can
been in the same seat as Beyonce and Jay-Z at a different time.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. I mean,
if you went to a restaurant and they said Jay-Z and Beyonce was here last week and they sat in this seat, go ahead and comment in the bottom.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
We'll bring you on the podcast.
Yeah,
we're going to investigate these things right now.
We want to know a little bit more about that. How did you feel when you were there? What was the ambiance like? What was the temperature of the seat? You know, how was the food?
Now,
it could be different.
If you know Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm talking to the audience, you know, if you're going to speak to them, don't bring up Ernesto's name to Jay-Z at this point.
Well,
I heard it through back channels that he might not be happy with you.
What? I love Jay-Z.
No, well, listen. He just felt the last podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm just hearing this through back channels, through somebody I know who knows somebody, who they know somebody that they think that they might have been listening last week.
You saying he made a diss track?
No, I'm not saying that. I don't think he put you in that diss track category. What I'm saying is that what I heard was, number one is that he thinks that he has to give you the time of day to battle him. You know, that he think that you could get him to rap him, to battle him.
Of course, Jay-Z. Why not?
But you're not talking. I'm just saying what I heard through that person who spoke to that person that might have listened to the Jay-Z and Beyonce might have listened, especially Jay-Z might have listened to that podcast. I'm not breaking any news, but I'm saying this is what I heard through a few sources, through a few sources. So you see, it's pretty first-hand knowledge, right? You see how the first-hand knowledge I got.
So I can see how the message is exactly what he said.
Yeah, exactly. You see how it is, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't possibly, maybe, that you could have taken a shot at him.
Yeah.
You know, saying that you deserve his time.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, because first of all, I might be better than him in a fight.
Okay. We're not doing this.
What?
You might be better than him.
In a cipher, yes. Okay, if we're talking about song for song.
I don't know any of your songs.
Exactly. So he wins. He wins in the song battle. If we did a versus battle right now of one song each, he wins.
Okay, so where do you win any of this? Because I'm having a hard time.
If we had a cipher where we're just standing around dropping verses, kicking verses, freestyles, I might be able to get him. That might be where I could get him.
You know,
I can get him.
Once again,
and he better not come with anything good.
From these sources that I heard, he better not come with anything good.
Yeah. Because that's when I do something better.
Yeah. You need him to raise his game so you can raise your game.
Something good, it's over.
So you think you could...
His best bet is to come in with something light, something whack.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to be enthusiastic about my verse. And then he could probably sneak in a win.
Well, yeah. I mean, this relationship that's growing between this podcast and the Power Couple, we want to continue this growth. Mm-hmm. You know, we're going to have them on here.
I want Beyonce to be the ref.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to win in that.
Well, it's not a battle. I don't want it to be a battle. I don't want to battle Jay-Z.
Well, because you're going to lose.
No, this is a friendly cipher. But we are judging who has the best verse.
Okay, so I don't think, once again, what I told you is that the person told me that why would Jay-Z battle you?
Because first of all, if he loves rap and he likes rapping,
I get it.
And he'll want to jump in the cipher with somebody that might be able to beat him.
Might be.
A challenge. It's a challenge.
You know this is turning into a beef, right?
I don't have any beef with Jay-Z.
And I got to tell
Jay-Z.
you, once again, I've heard that he's not happy.
He's not happy?
Yeah.
Well, hey, if he's not happy, let's put it in a verse. Put it in a cipher. Let's meet up. Let's get in a cipher.
Now, if he's not happy, he needs to come on the podcast. We need
Absolutely. Let's talk about this. Look, Jay-Z, if you're not happy, you and Beyonce.
We know he's listening right now.
Yeah. You and Beyonce come on the show, and we'll talk about it. And actually, we can interview, because we want to interview Blue Ivy. She hasn't had an interview, right?
Yeah, we're going to interview Blue Ivy.
And we need the parents' consent. We need y'all here.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, we just interview the whole family. Because if you got access to interview Jay-Z, you might as well knock everybody out. Like, you probably not going to interview them again, right?
No, I think we will. Like you said last week, we're going to be going
over.
We'll
be friends.
We'll be friends.
So, yeah, I forgot.
You know?
So, never mind. We'll have time.
We'll have time, coming over there. I mean, I see it now.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, come out to L.A. We're going to go on our boat.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. So me and Jay-Z won't only be rapping back and forth. We might cook steaks back and forth.
You think family vacations are in?
Yeah, we might see who has the best steak and verse.
All right, I'm going to get you on
it
that
might be steak and verse night.
I mean, let me tell you something. You think you can cook a better steak than Jay-Z?
Absolutely. I'll murk Jay-Z.
Right, that one I might give you, but I don't know if Jay-Z can cook.
You better not.
When we get there, when we have that dinner with all of them and stuff, the podcast, we'll check that out. But yeah, so anybody, like, the whole conversation started out, if you know somebody, or if you yourself have been around Jay-Z and Beyonce, sat at the same table at a different day, doesn't have the same day, tell us about it. Maybe you can get us closer to having that sit-down interview.
I've been at the same place Jay-Z has been, so let's interview myself. I was at the radio station in Orlando.
Okay. What radio station is that?
102 Jam. Shout out to Don, DJ Nasty, and
was that part of
Sammy?
Was that when you guys were having the group? What is it, Rebel Gang?
No, we didn't go up there. Rebel Gang didn't go up there.
Just you?
It was just me. I was the representative.
Oh, so is there so you guys were all cool, just you going there?
Yeah, no, I worked there.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you worked at a radio station. What you do over there?
I did sales. I sold the ads on the radio. I did advertising sales.
Okay.
And I also did some of the voiceovers for the copy of the clients that I sold ads to.
So what kind of ads were they? Sometimes ads are funny.
Yeah, I think I did a Jamaican one.
They've had a erectile dysfunction.
I did a Jamaican one. I might have it in my email somewhere. If I could pull it up, I might have.
I want to hear if there was an erectile dysfunction.
No, I didn't do any Cialis.
I want to hear that one. No. You doing the Jamaican accent doesn't get me anywhere.
My thing, move, take the pill, Take the pill. No, I don't. I didn't do any of that.
You're fluent in patois.
Yes, man, I'm rude. I'm straight from Yard. My Yard man, rude boy. So I have podcasts, but I talk like this all the time because I want you to hear me, I want you to know what I'm saying. I want you to know what I'm thinking. I want to know what I'm eating.
Okay.
I'm rude. So no, I didn't give him the patois. The guy was light. I didn't give him the patois, but no, I actually did on one commercial. Which patois. Commercial? I forgot. I got to find it. But it's not about erectile dysfunction.
Well, I don't want to hear it if it's not about erectile dysfunction.
No, it's not about that. I forgot, though. I'm going to pull it up one day, podcast, for y'all to hear, and I'll play it, and they'll get a free commercial ad on our podcast. But yeah, no, I did that. So anyway, at the radio station, Jay-Z was there.
Oh, he was at the same time you were there?
No.
So, okay.
But that's my story. I was there. Another time, he wasn't there when I was there, but he had been there.
Do you think that
he walked that same hallway?
Wow, that's big time.
So, when I walked that hallway, I felt like, I could probably get him in a cipher,
So you felt like you could take on Hope?
I felt like it was the kind of era
So you felt like you could take down Hope?
We needed to get in somebody drop a beat, and we need to have a few rounds of ciphers back and forth, a few verses. I think I can get him maybe I think I got him on the third verse. By the time we get to the third verse, I'm wrapping it up. It's over.
Okay, so we're gonna once again, Jay-Z and Beyonce, you're more than welcome on the show. We're gonna
Beyonce's gonna judge all of our competitions,
and she's not gonna have any problem.
So it's gonna be in his favor. That's how good I have to be. Look, if we could start this as soon as possible, we can have a competition series between me and Jay-Z, and Beyonce moderates, or...
So you don't think she thinks she's going to be fair right down the middle, right?
No, but that's how good I'm going to be, to where she's going to be like, yo, Jay, I fucks with you. But...
You've concocted this all in your head.
Ernesto's verse was fire. It was a little sound like Young Jay, He was hungry.
How old are you again? How old are you again?
39.
Young Jay.
Yeah, he was.
You were like
hungry.
middle time Jay at that point.
Yeah. So I was more enthusiastic. Or if we're cooking steak, she might be like, "Yo, babe, I fucks with you, but the way he put the pepper on that steak, and then he seared it on both. I'm just gonna give this one to Ernesto. Stuff like that. Beyonce,
I think you have a shot.
I do. I think it'll be fun for the Carter family. I think it'll be fun for the Squire family. We could have some wonderful summer trips.
I think you guys are on a budding.
I think we're on our way.
Couples friendship.
We're on our way. Yeah,
we're on our way. I think it's closer than we were last week.
Yes, I agree.
So,
and it feels good.
Let's put this wrap on this subject. But once again, if you have any stories about maybe you were in the same place.
Yeah, that was my story.
That was his story. I haven't had that story yet. I'm sure I've been down and been in the same place, but I didn't see any rose petals.
Well, it doesn't count if you don't know.
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we walked the same area. I've been to South Beach a bunch of times. I've been to Miami Beach.
I'm pretty sure he's been in the same airport.
Exactly. Maybe not the same entrance. I'm sure they got their own entrances and stuff.
I got you.
But, so I'm pretty sure. But if you know for certain, and you might have sat in the same seat as Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes.
Same table.
Walk the same hallway.
Or maybe you know somebody who knows somebody
who
that actually spoke.
Yeah, if you know somebody, I know people that. Listen,
I told you, I got
people that.
I got contacts now. I have contacts.
I know too many people that have spoken to Jay-Z, so maybe I should get all those people in here.
Okay,
and we can talk to them. I'm gonna get some of my radio people to come in and give us some interesting stories. I keep forgetting I have resources.
And
now I have a podcast and I can use those resources for some interesting content.
So we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Because like we said, Jay-Z and Beyonce eventually will be on this podcast.
They will. They will.
Listen to us.
We're only a few steps away, Kevin Bacon. Isn't that what it is? What was the cat? Was it 7 degrees of separation?
Yeah, I don't think it was
nothing to do with Kevin
Bacon.
Oh, I thought it was.
I think it was 6 degrees of separation.
It just sounds like Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, but it's just 6 degrees. There's no 7 degrees of separation.
There's no.
So you're adding
I'm adding a new degree.
Well, maybe with Beyonce and Jay-Z, there really is 7, 8 degrees for us.
We need like an extra degree.
We're that far apart. Yeah. But we're not.
But we'll get there. It's just another degree.
Just like you guys have trust in us. Take that trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got trust in you.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a partnership.
Absolutely.
You're part of the Overcast family. Overcast.
Overcast outside today, guys.
Over easy family with us.
He's a little taken by the weather.
So we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can talk about I got an update on aliens.
Oh, we haven't gotten to that. Let's do this. All right, alien talk with Ernesto. And what's been going on?
My alien music.
I saw some stuff on Mars.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead, inform the people about the The conversation with, I don't know if you had direct conversation with people.
No.
No, we don't have that much.
I just had direct communication.
With an alien?
No.
Elon Musk?
But I'm in direct communication with the Mars rover that has landed on Mars, right? So that's right. We have been successful with launching a rover to Mars. I think it took about 9 months or something like that. Probably 7 to 9 months for us to get out of our orbit and get into the sun's orbit, which gets us into, well, we're already in the sun's orbit, and then gets into Mars orbit, and then we landed on Mars. Now, what we're searching for on Mars is proof of previous life, whether it be like, forms, structures, bacteria, anything we're looking for. And so far, what I've seen is, Mars looks like the Grand Canyon.
Okay.
A lot of red rock, a lot of, sand everywhere, barren.
The question is I want to know is when are you going there?
Well, they got to get a few more test runs. Elon Musk is building the ship. He's not even done yet. So when he's done, he's building it.
Somebody asked me this week, is Elon Musk an alien?
He could be, because he knows a lot of stuff. And he's so sure that there aren't any aliens.
He's sure there aren't any aliens?
Yes, that means that he's an alien because he's trying to throw us off of the trail.
So, somebody asked me at work, do you believe Elon Musk is an alien? I just thought he was dumb. And I don't think he's dumb, but he's weird.
He's playing like that because he can't give away too much of his... If he was really acting on his self, we would be able to tell that he's not from here. He has too much knowledge. He already comes off as being a genius. So imagine if he was more talkative and he really told you what he was thinking, and he was really... We'd be looking at him like he's an alien.
Okay.
Because he probably is.
I mean, you've kind of convinced me that he's an alien.
He probably is.
So
why is he so comfortable with going to other planets?
Did you see Tom Cruise is trying to do a movie?
That's what aliens do. They go to other planets.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is trying to do a movie from space.
From space?
Yeah, something. Get
somewhere and then film it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Cruise is a little crazy to begin with.
But, all right.
I mean, maybe we can get some titles going on. What would be it? First of all, do you think Mars is overrated? Do you why is it the obsession with Mars? Why does nobody want to go to Jupiter?
Well, they know that their asses will be handed to them in Jupiter.
So why would their asses be handed them in Jupiter?
Because Jupiter is huge. It always has that big storm that's fucking swirling around.
This is my issue, right? Like Mars gets all the great buzz. It's like everybody wants to be at Live, right?
Yeah.
Nightclub Live.
Uh-huh.
Why does nobody not want to go to the next one? The up and coming.
Well, because Mars is like the beginner pack. It's the novice planet.
I get it. But
you want to go to Mars, it's safe. Might not be nothing there in case you have to fix the tire on your spaceship.
All right, but like Saturn, Uranus, why can't we go to these? Why can't people?
That's like mid-level to expert. You got to be already know what you're doing to get to
I don't know. I think Mars is getting way too much publicity about being the hot spot.
Yeah, well, it's because it's been in movies.
But why do we have to talk about that?
That's probably why Tom Cruise wants to do a movie from there.
I don't know if it's from Mars, though.
Well, that's the only place he's going to be able to do it from now.
But I want to get a...
It takes a long time to get to those other places, too.
I know, but,
that's what it is.
We're not shooting for the stars.
Right, but we don't have... Because Elon Musk talked about this. We don't have...
He's an alien.
Yes, so that's how he knows what we don't have.
No, maybe he's trying to... You said that he could be throwing us off.
He knows that we don't have the technology because he's seen the technology.
So would you go to Mars?
Yes, but not first, like the vaccine.
Okay.
I would go to Mars after years of people going, coming back. How many accidents did they have?
So would you buy property on Mars?
I would buy property before going, yes.
You think we do a podcast from Mars?
I would.
No, I'm not going to go. But maybe we can get that when we're talking to each other. You're in Mars. You're at your house in Mars.
From Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be interesting. I would do it. I'd go to Mars. Yes.
So
not first.
So we're going to make an announcement today. The first podcast. We're going to be the first podcast that ever does from Mars.
Yes.
We're actually doing an episode from Mars.
Actually, when they start going to Saturn, I'll go to Mars. Because then I know they got shit. So
it's gonna be played out already, Mars, by the time you get to Mars.
Yeah, but I'd rather be on the back end because I ain't got time. I don't want to be a pioneer.
You don't want to be a pioneer.
Not in space.
Not in space.
No, but I would be a part of the Space Force if they had one. They're doing one. They're building one.
I thought they called it. I thought Trump had a Space Force.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I think they got rid of the name.
Somebody else is doing it now.
We haven't spoken that name in a minute. Yeah. It's been good not to speak that name.
Yeah, no, they're going to have to do a Space Force because there's aliens and we have to police the Earth and stuff. So I'll go up there and with lasers and stuff, whatever they got. I know a little bit of karate. Mm-hmm.
So if you got to fight off the aliens.
Look, on Earth, I'm a ninja. In space, I know a little bit of karate.
Yeah, you don't know what they got.
Because you don't know what the hell.
I was watching Independence Day the other day. I was watching Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have been the guys that went out of space when Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum go into the spaceship.
Yeah, you don't know why didn't they show us what was in there?
What,
in the spaceship?
What do you mean, what part?
He went in there and it exploded. Show us.
Well, they showed the little things when they got hooked on the thing in there, when they got gravity brought them in with the alien spaceship, but it put it into the mothership and.
Right, yeah. But you didn't get to see.
You wouldn't have volunteered for that one.
No, what am I doing that for?
I mean, you don't know. Maybe you could communicate with them.
No. I'll fight against them. I don't want to go and have coffee.
You'd fight against them. I think maybe having coffee is better than fighting against them.
Yeah.
I might take the coffee route.
It actually is better. We shouldn't fight against them.
We should have. It feels like in any scenario.
I don't want to be the one to be thinking I can have coffee and they do something to me.
That's true. But it seems like in any scenario, if there's really aliens, we're screwed.
Or we are enlightened.
I would go with the screwed part. They just seem like they're a lot smarter than us.
They are. They are. If they figured out how to get to us, then they are definitely smarter.
They probably living here and just chilling and these morons don't know anything.
Then they're definitely smarter than us. If they're staying here and we don't know.
There's no doubt about it. We've had this conversation. I've met a bunch of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably do. I saw a guy the other day. He had to be an alien. I was pumping gas. The guy looked directly at me, and I said, "That's an alien."
He probably was.
You ever had a thought that you've had a conversation with an alien before?
Whenever I'm on the phone with customer service.
You think they're aliens?
Yes.
I just thought they had bad reception.
They get a kick out of pissing us off, riling us up, and then they get to collect data on how pissed we are and the curse words that we say. The things that we lie about because we're trying to get money off of our bill.
Yeah, that works for me.
So they're probably doing it online. They're the customer service people. They can go. They're not front facing.
I'm okay with that.
We don't have to see that they're aliens, and then they're fucking with us by what they say on customer.
I've been getting a lot of these phone calls lately from weird numbers. They've got to be from somewhere else.
Yeah.
They just go to me and nobody answers. I say, hello?
Yeah, they're just okay, Jason's home. Let's hang out. Okay, Jason's answering his phone. That's all we needed to know. Click.
All right, well, I'm going to check some stuff out on that. I mean, there's going to be a few things we're going to be doing here. We're going to definitely have a podcast from Mars. I think we're going to have to get that done.
Absolutely.
And number two, we're gonna interview an alien one of these days, whether they know they're an alien or not. I think we have some people that we think are aliens that we know. I think Tom Cruise is an alien.
Tom Cruise is definitely an alien.
Elon Musk is an alien.
He's an alien.
Who else is an alien?
Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, she's just crazy, but maybe she goes as an alien. But I guess aliens got to be smart to a degree. So
yeah, well. She survived that car accident. I think that's alien-like.
Roseanne Barr?
Yeah. Yeah. She did. And then she almost glitched out.
What? I don't even know about that. What happened?
Roseanne Barr, as a kid, got hit by a car. And she spent 9 months in a coma. And then
What the hell did this happen? Roseanne Barr?
Yes. Roseanne Barr was really smart, like top of her class. And she got hit by a car, spent 9 months in a coma, had to learn how to do everything again. And ever since then, she's been nutso. And that's really just because she's an alien.
No, I think she's been nuts the whole time. I'm kind of confused with this whole. She's been
yeah, because her alien brain got rattled, and she went from being alien smart to being.
Hold on, I'm confused by this whole conversation. First of all. This is very disturbing.
I'm just trying to tell you, man.
I'm checking out Roseanne Barr right now. When did she have a?
Yep, look it up.
Yeah, but Roseanne Barr, you think she's an alien?
Absolutely.
No, I just care about her. She was after a racist tweet. She got in trouble at her show. I don't see anything about her being in an accident.
Well, aliens are probably racist.
Yeah.
Right. Probably.
You think?
Because they're a different race.
Yeah, but...
So they are actually a different race. We're not.
Oh, it's very true.
So they're probably racist in the
I don't know if they're racist
of the word. They would probably not like us over them.
I thought some Trump supporters were racist.
Yeah, but they're racist in a situation where there's no such thing as another race.
Another race, okay.
Like, they're racist amongst a non-race species.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so they're just stupid. But the aliens are really a different race. So if they prefer themselves over us, then they're racist.
All right, I gotcha.
See?
All right, so today we've covered Jay-Z and Beyonce, the crazy party that we had last night at Ernesto's place, which I wasn't invited to. I'm still looking for my invitation.
But you need a girlfriend to invite you.
Hey, listen, don't throw my business out there like that.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
She was inviting the girlfriends, and their husbands could go, or boyfriends could go.
All right, so that's that. We spoke about aliens.
Yep.
And I think I want to
And
finish
aliens being racist.
Aliens being racist. We're going to dive more into that.
Yeah. That was
just one more before we get out of here today. I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday about everybody has to have features on their albums now. Every song is a feature.
Yes. Not everybody, but most artists, yes.
I think that's disturbing.
Well, that's because they are evening the odds. Because without a feature, you're kind of gambling that everyone's going to be into you and what you said and your perspective on the song.
I got to be honest with you. I think that's being you're half-assing it.
I agree. Well, if it feels right, I say do the feature, right? But I think that you're kind of cheating or being a little lazy, or
you can't do an album by yourself.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like it's almost like, hey,
like
man.
Maybe 1-2 features, not like 12 songs of features.
Yeah. No, I respect when rappers or people don't put any features because they carry the whole album
I've had this
themselves.
Conversation for a while that that was like a gift to your fans. Oh, look who I'm on a feature with.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome.
This is a gift.
Now I hear a feature, you're on the same track with this person. You might as well call yourself a group at this point.
Yeah, it's like a party.
It's like everybody's on over and over and over and over. It's like every track. This one with that one. This one with that. It's like, come on,
It's
man.
like having 1 or 2 people over at your house or having a party.
You know what? I just want to do a minute for myself. You take the other minute,
yeah.
and then we'll just get the hook over and over again.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of times that's how it happens. You doing the rap, because I rap.
You're right. We know about this. We know about this.
So sometimes you write your verse and you got the hook, and you just like, yo, I'm not feeling the rest of this. Like, I kept trying to write verses, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at this. So then you leave it, and then other rapper comes along, and you like, yo, man, I got the perfect track for you to get on. It's one that I couldn't even finish.
Yeah, it's not like hey, I think you and me doing a track together would be great. It's just like I could only get past a minute, and I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I need you.
So I need you. I need you to put that other minute and a half in there and finish it for me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can't keep track. I just can't keep track how many features there are.
Yeah,
everybody. Listen, I'm not saying people aren't talented, because I believe there's a lot of talented rappers and musicians out there. Mm-hmm. But every song is a feature.
Yeah.
It's like they're just supergroups.
Yeah. Which, talking about supergroups, I think because of a feature, by way of a feature, I think...
a feature by way of a feature.
Yeah, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, and George Clinton?
George Clinton?
Yeah.
Isn't that...
No, Bootsy Collins.
Yeah, that's still Funkadelic.
Yeah. Is that the same person, George Clinton?
No, they're two different people. I think it's two different people.
No, Bootsy Collins.
I think he has the long hair, Bootsy Collins. I think George Clinton too had long hair. I think they both have long hair, right? I think they both.
Yeah, so they did a song together, and now they've announced that they're going to be in a group together. So there was a feature that happened.
Okay, but that's kind of cool.
And now they're going to be in a group.
That's kind of cool to a degree.
Yeah, it is.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's like artists that are new don't do songs. Like, how many songs Lil Wayne is on with who can we name at this point? Everybody's on with Lil Wayne at this point.
Lil Wayne's been on everybody's.
Every song. I guess I don't want to blame Khaled, but Khaled is a big reason why this is happening.
He probably is. Yeah, because he, I think he commercialized the mixtape game.
Okay.
I might be wrong. It might be somebody else out there I'm forgetting. But I feel like he made it like, hey, I'm going to come out with this album with a whole bunch of artists, a whole bunch of features. I'm not going to be rapping on it at all. And I'm going to sell it, not just give it to you like a mixtape. These are going to be beats that were produced for this, not going over somebody else's beat, which makes me have to give it to you for free.
Okay,
so he commercialized the mixtape. Now, to your point, by him doing that and people seeing the success from just throwing a whole bunch of features on a song, they were like, fuck, I want to do that shit. So I'm going to come up with my album, and it's going to be a bunch of features on it, like DJ Khaled, except for I'm going to be rapping too on a couple.
I find that absolutely lazy.
Yeah, it is. It's the easy way out. You're copying. Like,
I get
DJ, it's okay because the DJ doesn't rap. His job is just to get a bunch of good music
and that's
together.
fine. That's called a mixtape.
Yeah.
But could you imagine some of the great albums? Reasonable Doubt, and Jay-Z had only features on Reasonable Doubt. Would you look at Jay-Z the same way?
No. But let's go back to Lil Wayne, because I always thought this was interesting, that something he did. I believe it was the Carter 4. And he had a track on his album where it was Busta Rhymes, I think Tech Nine, a bunch of different rappers. And that was it. Lil Wayne wasn't even on it. Have you ever heard of a rapper doing that? Look, you guys make a song for my album, I'm not even going to be on it. And I'm just going to...
I mean, it is genius. It is genius.
He didn't do anything.
It is lazy.
Talk about lazy. He didn't do anything.
But it is genius.
He got them to do the song, and he just put it out. He didn't even put a verse on it. I thought that was amazing.
You hear me chewing, I'm eating Tic Tacs now, people. It's been a bunch of candy and just...
Yeah. But I thought isn't that amazing? You get people to do a verse for you and they do the whole song.
If we can apply this to real work, right? Into real life.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to work tomorrow and I don't want to do my job.
So you're going to get
I'm going to ask somebody else. And I'm going to be like,
you.
I'm just going to sit here and do nothing.
Yeah, you're going to go home.
And I know it's different fields, but it just seems lazy. People don't want to listen to you.
Yeah, no. They wanted to listen to his friends. I enjoyed that song, too.
I'm not saying you don't have to enjoy it. I mean, there is some kind of genius about it. I'm not going to say there isn't.
Because you can only get it from the Lil Wayne album, but he's not on that song.
Wow. So you think we could do a podcast?
And not be on it?
Not
somebody else does it? Yeah. Like somebody else does the whole Over Easy podcast.
We can make it.
And we don't even, and we're
We
not
can
even
make it.
on there.
We can make it. Oh, this is a big thing. We get all the credit.
Yeah, we did it.
This is our podcast.
This
is it.
But
And just somebody else comes in here and talks for us.
that is awesome. You're on to something. You're a genius.
Genius. We're going to revolutionize the podcast game.
Yeah, and then the next, maybe not the next, but one of the shows on our network is going to be a show that rotates. It doesn't have to be the same person.
Oh, that is a good one. So we call that the surprise podcast, right? So every week there's a new host.
Yeah, but the platform is the platform. The people are just guests.
So what about if we say this?
Shit, that's new. Nobody's doing it. Hey, you guys were not stealing our ideas.
So put it like this. We'll do a podcast where somebody's doing our podcast saying this is Jason and Ernesto, even though it's not Jason and Ernesto.
Yeah.
All right, well, I get you now, Lil Wayne. I get you now, Lil Wayne.
See how he took us to a new level.
Well, that's going to end our podcast for this week, everybody.
Yes.
We do appreciate you guys listening to us again.
Yes.
Like I said, to review, if you know, been around, somebody knows, you know Jay-Z and Beyonce, let us know. We want to know the story.
Yep.
How we can continue this blossoming relationship between this podcast and Jay-Z and Beyonce, and especially Ernesto versus Jay-Z.
In a cipher.
Which and Ernesto said,
and Cookie Steaks.
Just to remind you, Ernesto, he needs to bring his A game, Jay-Z, because if he doesn't, Ernesto won't.
Yeah.
So he's putting out one of the greatest rappers ever, I think the greatest, to tell him that he needs to up his game to face Ernesto, who is only done a little bit.
I've done a lot of ciphers.
A lot of ciphers. So if you're hearing this, Jay-Z, we know you're listening, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Come on here.
You guys are friends of the show.
Friends of the show.
When you come in, we're going to get hugs.
We're going to get hugs, Pounds and hugs. Well, if it's COVID, not COVID friendly. Not COVID friendly. We've also learned today we don't use the words COVID friendly.
Yeah.
Because you're inviting COVID.
COVID enemies.
Yes. I think we got to start using it.
COVID war situation.
COVID war? COVID's winning, buddy. COVID was winning.
Yeah. We're at war. Whatever COVID's here,
it's been kicking our ass for a year.
Yeah.
But like I said, appreciate you guys tuning in next week. I think we should have the dates of when we'll be down there in March.
Yeah,
because it's next week. Tomorrow is March.
Yeah.
We'll have to get this together. We'll have the dates. Yeah. We'll have the dates. The date, not the dates. The date that will be down there. Yeah. But we'll do more of these as we get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate you guys listening to us.
Absolutely.
This is Jason.
It's E.
We are out.
Yo.